Hello, hello, and welcome back as I prepare to venture forth in search of more killer crocodiles out in the swampy sedges of Perfidious Manor in Darkest Dungeon. I'd have to admit, I was a little bit surprised by my first taste of the old courtyard down there. I really was expecting it to be very much more Wesley Snipes in Blade and very much less Steve Irwin in The Crocodile Hunter. Hey, crikey, mate. You saying Steve Irwin doesn't have what it takes to fight a vampire? You know, Steve Irwin, no stranger to fangs, Pete. Once tailed the 10 deadliest snakes in the world and tossed them into me pillowcase in order to win a $10 bar bet. You don't think a man who would do that doesn't have what it takes to fight a vampire? I don't really think a few vampires would pose a whole lot of a threat to Steve Irwin, Pete. Besides, I've seen those Twilight movies, mate, and if those Cullen kids are any indication, Saturday afternoon and a couple of rolls of duct tape ought to solve that whole vampire situation pretty darn sweet. Honestly, I think you're probably more likely better off worrying about the old killer crocodile. I mean, I was a little worried about the amount of screen time he got there in the Suicide Squad. Pete, did you see that film? Yeah, old Killer Croc. I was, big fan of the crocodile. Thought he might do a little better, but honestly, I think the crocodile in your last episode had more screen time than Killer Croc in Suicide Squad. Bit of a disappointment for old Steve Irwin. It'd be a heartbreaker, except, Stingray pretty much already took care of that for me, mate. Alright, probably, with that last, I took it a little too far. I rode the conceit a little, then, I rode it a little too long and rode it right the hell off the edge. What are we gonna do, though? Let's, I don't want to go down into the courtyard, try to activate the winemaker's reserves. I'm a little hesitant to go back into the courtyard. Plus, we got these flagellants. New content means new classes, and new classes means I want to see what the hell they can do. I've got two. We got Romeo and Malvolio. We also picked up Gloucester and Sycorax last episode. But I really feel like Romeo and Juliet need to probably go on their maiden voyage, which is to say, the burden of suffering cannot be shared. We can't take... Oh, you guys won't... They won't work together, huh? I guess flagellants work alone. Well, it's gonna be Romeo. Well, I had a plan, and that was I had Romeo, and I gave him one of all, and then I had Malvolio, and I gave him all the other skills. And I wanted to try and... Okay, well. I mean, I suppose we could change Romeo up from fight to fight and just kind of see what works best, I guess. Huh. So you can't double up on... Alright, well, Romeo works alone. I guess he's just like, no, man, you're not bringing that Malvolio on the mission. Dude's gonna try and make time with my girl Juliet. I can't have that. So somebody else, I guess, is gonna have to fill that position. Who do we want that somebody to be? Would you work... Well, Caliban has a lot of stress. I don't really want to take Caliban in unless we have some way to get stress resistance. And Falstaff really fucking made just a debacle of himself on his opening mission. But, you know what? Since he did... Or we could take Gloucester. What skills have you got, Gloucester? You got Crush, which I don't hate. Bellow is trash. Retribution is decent. And you know what? We could do decent things with Retribution and Guard. Now, I really like Gloucester and Sycorax to kind of be working together, because the riposte ability with the... We've actually had pretty good luck with the Antiquarian teaming up with a man-at-arms. And also Gloucester, of course, get eyes gouged out, which is why we named our man-at-arms Gloucester. So let's take somebody else. Like maybe Lounce? We could take you in as our second position guy? We've really been using you for more stress relief than anything else. I guess we'll have to take Falstaff then, and we'll back them up with Lavinia, I guess, just on heels. This is not the world's greatest team, but I mean, it's not the end of the world team either. Although I guess it could be the end of the world team if they go in and, they suck a lot and everybody dies. It'd be kind of a world-ending scenario. We do have this abomination trinket. I wouldn't mind... Okay, here's an interesting thought. Will an abomination... I mean, I know you, a holy roller, won't work with it. Does the flagellant... A flagellant will not serve with the... Man, nobody will go on a mission with the freaking abomination, man. Everybody hates him. Poor guy. I'm actually kind of starting to feel sorry for him a little bit. So, do we have anything that gives us a bonus to bleed skills? Actually, that gives us a penalty to bleed skills, so let's not take that. Anything that gives us a bonus to them, though? Absolutely not. We do have a grave robber only trinket that gives us a bonus to blight skill chances, which is fine. The plague doctor, we don't have a plague doctor going on the mission. So what else do we want to give everybody? Protection stone, blight skill, no. Move stone, eh. Move charm, protect. You know, I mean, a protective stone is not terrible. We could take a speed penalty for a little extra protection. Why do we have lower max HP? Why is my max HP lower than it's supposed to be? Oh, because we're soft. Romeo is a softie. Yeah, you know, Romeo. Kind of fucking fits though, doesn't it? What else we got? Honestly, you know what we should probably do is give that protection stone to him, and we'll just give you a speed stone instead. You can have this, and you don't really have any range skills. Plus, we should probably give the bonus actually to range skills to our grave robber who's going to be sitting in the back. Juliet's going to be in the back chucking daggers. We're just going to put her in the back and have her throw daggers in hopes that she doesn't throw one into her own heart. Move charm, moves. You know, having move resistance on you would actually be relatively okay. Debuff skill chance. We don't really need anything with blight. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's make you less likely to get bumped out of the back row. So there we go. Where do we want to go, though, then becomes the question. And the answer is we have to go someplace where people can bleed. We could get a bonus stun skill chance on a witch's vow, but more importantly, we could get 3 deeds out of a short mission. I like that. We could also get 3 deeds out of a short mission here. Get our antiquarian plus 10 dodge. You know, I don't really hate either one of those, and if my choices are go to the Warrens or the Cove, honestly, I'm going to take the Cove. Hashtag fuck the Weald, but also hashtag kinda fuck the Warrens. I think I prefer the Cove in this scenario. Let's do the Cove. All right, we're going to the Cove then. Provision. All right. What do we need? We're going to leave all of our vials of blood. What? Wasting heroes in towns. What does this mean? I just noticed this is over here. What is that? Wasting heroes. Can we chain up our heroes and drain them of blood or something? What does blood do? I mean, we'll figure it out eventually. This is a short mission, and also I spent a little bit of cash in between episodes on some skills. So we're going to go kind of easy on this one. I'm just going to take 16 food, probably 2 extra shovels. 1 holy water I think is fine. Anti-venom, let's take 1, 2 anti-venoms, 2 bandages, 1 medicinal herb. You know what? I'm going to say to hell with the key. No laudanum either. Let's grab a torch. Let's take 12 torches, and then let's get the stuck in. Let's do this. Romeo, Juliet, I know every time you guys go down into the crypts of a subterranean area, there's usually a friar there ready to watch you both off yourselves, but could you not do that this time? Let's thwart expectations a little bit. Instead of destroying both of your families, why don't you just agree that, you know what, maybe we should not kill ourselves and just say, maybe our parents were right. I mean, Romeo did show up at that party specifically to try and find a chick who was into anal sex. He was looking for a girl named Rosalind. That's actually why he went there. The previous act of that is all of Mercutio. The entire act is Mercutio teasing Romeo for how pussy-whipped he is and telling him all he really needs to do to get over his broken heart is just find a chick who's into anal. Somebody out there's like, that can't really be what that play is about, Pete. You're definitely maligning Shakespeare. No, I'm not, actually. Go read it. Mercutio spends like 20 minutes saying, oh, you're just heartbroken because she broke your heart. And yeah, that sucks, but you know what would fix that? Chick who likes butt stuff. A barnacle-crusted chest. We could use a shovel on this, I think, to crack it open, but I'm more tempted to just take the bleed. Well, Romeo does love nasty gashes. Clearly, he's down here looking for a chick who's into anal. Looking for some nasty gash. Alright, what do we got? We got surprised. Not the most horrible surprise in the world, however, since it just flipped our 2. Okay, we have all of the wrong skills, though. Well, maybe we could stun the stress unit. Nope, because we can't hit him. Can we stun this guy, maybe? We did. Got a little free torchlight as well. So, why don't you whack those dudes with the bleed? That does 1 damage, and they resisted both of the bleed. All of our skills are wrong, though. Okay, well, lesson learned. Don't go into a dungeon until you have adequately distributed your skills. A little bit of a stress wave. Okay, that's a considerable amount of stress. We're always worried about the C-word slash from these guys because they have an extremely high critical rating. Romeo the Flagellant. All right, he resisted all the negative effects. Let's try and kill the shocker. That's... okay, Falstaff finally starts to fire true to form there. That guy's stun wears off. What can we do? Oh, we're going to get another stress wave. Yep. So maybe we give Romeo the... Does he have the anti-stress ability? Just make sure that guy's fatal damage. Which... 6. Yep, that's definitely fatal. You do... Here, take a little of that stress onto yourself. It does just transfer the stress, but it's still effectively a stress heal that heals 6. We're spearfishing a little. Ouch. Juliet taking some damage. Kill this man. Or rather, just injure him a little bit. Let's throw a big heal. We could have gone for another stun, but we don't really have a quality target for that. No more stress waves out of that fish. Pick to the face, though. That's my girl, Juliet. She knows how to wield a dagger. Like, shoot with this, and maybe it works. Oh. These guys have... What's the bleed chance on that? These guys are 10% bleed resistance, and we missed them both. Take another spear fishing. All right. We, need to get around this guy here pretty quick. You know, j'accuse these corpses and just get them out of the road. So, I guess we'll stress... I say stress heal, but this really isn't a stress heal. It's more of a stress move. Romeo takes 5. I think Romeo kind of likes to be hurt, though. Oh, holy Juliet does not like it when you mess with her man, though. You touch her boy, she's coming after you. So, I don't really... Okay, we gotta fix everybody's skills. Exsanguinate melee. How come valid... Oh, we can only use this if we're below half health. So, Reign of Sorrows has 100% bleed base, and it's supposed to lower their bleed resist. Why didn't it work? We can use Punish at any time. It has a bleed 100% base. It's a 12-point bleed, lowers their bleed resist. This also lowers their bleed resist, though. We can only use Redeem when we're below half health. Heals us 33% of our total health, gives us a big penalty to damage, big penalty to dodge, big penalty to speed. We can use our stress skill whenever we want. Suffer, we take a bleed or a blight from somebody else. We give ourselves a bunch of extra protect. That's actually pretty good. It marks us and gives us a lot of bonus protection and some death blow resist. Reclaim is a heal over time? Yes. It heals 2 and makes us bleed 9? How does that get good? We bleed 3 points for a round for 3 rounds. I mean, I guess that's how we get below half health, maybe. So, the trick with the flagellant seems to be that he wants to be hurt. That's got to be it. He's supposed to be like on the brink at all times. So we want to keep that. I want to keep the stress heal. Let's swap. Let's use reclaim some to see if we can drive our health down a little. I mean, that sounds bizarre. Try and drive our health down. I mean, our baseline death blow resist should be respectable. Because I think the flagellant comes with a higher... Yeah. Oh, he's 83% death blow resistant with this trinket. Oh, shit, we grind ourselves right down to death's door then. Who gives a shit? Alright, yeah, let's try this setup then for a minute. Yeah, oh, other changes. Okay, Falstaff is actually okay, but everybody else needs some... We gotta do some scenery changes here. Lunge, no. Flashing daggers and thrown dagger, hell yeah. Shadow Fade I actually kind of like, but I think we'll favor that in flavor of Toxin Trickery. And then, I don't know what skills Lavinia has, but they're all wrong. So we want this, and we do not have the party heal. Okay, well, Lavinia, we gotta go fix that. What are we gonna give you in the meantime? Illumination, we can give somebody a penalty to dodge. Hand of Light. I mean, okay. It does debuff a target's damage, so... Oh, it only works from the front 2 ranks, so we aren't using that. We already got Mace Bash for that shit. I guess we'll just go with Dazzling Light, even though it's not very good. Little oversight there in Lavinia. I didn't notice she had all the wrong skills. Who's good with traps? I wonder if a flagellant gets stress relief if he just walks into a trap deliberately. Like if you have him try and disarm one and he fails, do you think he gets bonus stress relief? Stashed heirlooms, we'll take it. Hey, what we really need here are like deeds though. Deeds and portraits. These are what we're looking for. We need deeds, we need portraits. Anything I need a deed or a portrait, we're not exactly superbly interested in. Yeah, we got the surprise this time. So let's try and murder something before it gets a chance to do us in. So we'll hit you with restoration. I just want to get this bleed on myself. then maybe we go for the stun, or we could judgment and try to kill this guy. You know what? See if we can. His stun resistance is terrible. His stun resistance is terrible, he says, as the guy immediately resists the stun. Okay. Murder Fishman, though. Okay, he's gonna Sea Breeze. Well, that's good. At least he didn't hit us with the stress attack. He did fully heal his boy. Romeo's taking some more damage. That's fine. We want Romeo. Okay, he's real hurt now. He's real hurt and he's bleeding a lot. Okay, Romeo is at death's door. I guess we'll reclaim. No, we don't want to do that. We want to do this. Redeem. Redeem only heals. It doesn't. Redeem does not heal us. Redeem heals somebody else. Well, that really sucks. Well, we could give ourselves an even bigger bleed to... I thought Redeem was something we could use to heal ourselves, but actually it heals other people. Well, shit pickles. Well, okay, we have all of the wrong skills once again. So what we're going to need to do then is start lining up some kills. That is fatal damage, actually, on the fish guy. We really need one of our guys who can heal to get a chance to go, even if it's just a one-pointer. I still don't like leaving guys on the... Oh, man, he's real banged up. So we want to heal, but we don't want to heal you above half. That, honestly, was about the perfect amount to heal. Kill this grouper. So we got to change... If our goal is to be at low hit points, we really got to change up our plans a bit. Okay, so we're still bleeding a truckload. Can you heal? Okay, so now do this. There you go. Oh, it also heals us. Well, okay. I mean, that's an entirely different story then. If it heals us too. You should have said that in the description, that it also heals us. We tried to blind a fish man and missed. Taking a seaward slash. Fine. We don't really mind then if Romeo is hurt, because he's like a great healer when he's wounded. Honestly, you know what? Just toxin trickery. I'll let this fight go another round. Let's see. Throw a big heal here. Romeo's can take another seaward slash. All right. He healed everybody.
At the very precipice of oblivion.
Romeo's at death's door. Well, we'll just do this. Do you for one. Back at death's door. Okay. The problem with that is it does also give us quite a bit of stress, though. We heal you, and that also heals us for 8. Our bleed is gone. We really just need to swap some skills around. I think we'll be okay. No good could come. Okay, we're taking tarrying penalties. Well, enough of that, then. I'm really glad we came into a short dungeon to try and learn a little bit about the flagellant, because these guys seem like they could be really good, but they also seem like they're really going to take some getting used to. So this is really only useful for getting us hurt. Once we're hurt, we kind of don't want it anymore. Let's go... So once you get hurt, we want to switch to Reign of Sorrows, Exsanguinate, Reclaim, because it's amazing, and I think we still keep the Stress Transfer. Oh, no, wait, we got... Oh, we want this one. Yeah. Valor below half health? Yes, that's the one we want. So it heals somebody else a truckload, but it also heals us simultaneously kind of a truckload. That's a really good skill. It's just you got to be kind of teetering on the precipice in order to use it. So a pool, we can use this to get rid of a negative quirk. Soft. I don't know if I don't know if I really care that he has soft. Minus 5% max HP. That makes it easier for him to get under half. Known cheat, I don't give a shit about. Dyspomania and Thanatophobia. Neither one of those is like a real... Love interest isn't even really a drawback. You're a quick draw and a ruins explorer. You know, Romeo, you were soft, too. What's Juliet got again? She's a known cheat. I don't care about known cheat at all, though. You know what? Fragile on Falstaff is kind of shitty. Let's have Falstaff take a run at it. You should be able to do this. I can... What is it? Medicinal herbs? Nope. Anti-venom. I know there was something that's supposed... I thought that was supposed to cure a negative... It's coral that cures a negative quirk P, you idiot. Oh.
beyond measure.
You know, lesson learned. What are the odds we find coral between here and the end of a short dungeon? Like, pretty low, right? So, let's start things off. How's your stun resistance? Pretty good. How's yours? Terrible. Really, what we should be doing is just throwing the damaging attack there. So, Rain of Sorrows, then? Oh, you know what? No, punch the shit out of this guy. I'm curious to see what this does. Oh, that attack also heals us. So all of this guy's attacks heal the shit out of it. So you never, ever, ever, ever want to actually heal a flagellant. You want to let them take as much pain and suffering and damage as they can. Alright. Shoot us under half health. There you go. Right in the heart. That's pretty much what we needed. I'm gonna whap the shit out of you. Aren't you bleeding like a truckload? Yeah, 5 per round. You almost have fatal damage. That too may have put us under half. In fact, I think it did. And also, put a knife in your face. Give me the judgment back here. If we go Rain of Sorrows, we might be able to get a kill. A little slice and dice. That's fine. It hurts so good. Romeo can take the pain. He loves the pain. He wants the pain. Bring the pain. My boy roams. My home's the roams. Just gonna uppercut you like a punk ass. And now you're bleeding. Oh man, those bleeds stack up real big, real fast though. Okay, so the flagellant seems pretty fucking amazing. Once you get the hang of the guy, he's kind of awesomely broken. Good dodge. We're just gonna smite the shit out of you. If you need a desperation heal because you got 2 people that are really hurt, the flagellant brings it. We have minus 60% damage, but we don't really care. Like, all of our damage is actually a bleed. The critical on that heal, too, is ridiculous. Just absurd. He actually resisted the bleed, though. So we definitely need to get our flagellant some stuff that gives them bonuses to bleed. And we got a clam. Clam is a big shovel. 800 gold for our trouble. I'll trade a shovel for 800 gold. That's a solid buy. So yeah, okay, you know what? I kind of feel like we need to give this guy Reclaim. Sort of feels like it's kind of a must. Suffer, I mean, we still want Redeem. Rain of Sorrows, oddly enough, kind of seems like their shittiest attack. We should maybe just stick with, like, busting our own health way, way down, and then, you know, with this attack, though, we almost kind of don't even need Redeem. We need a way to grind our own health down. And then maybe Punish? You know what? Nah, let's just do Rain of Sorrows. I kind of like this. We throw a pointless heal at somebody to get them a little buff. Then we just exsanguinate our way to victory. Alternatively, we should well, I don't know what yeah, okay, we don't want this guy to go into freak-out mode. Another Brackish Tide Pool. Which is anti-venom? Okay. We didn't really need to... Oh, that's a heal that we didn't really want. Grave Robber, though, traps are your job. Ah, Juliet, if only you had seen the trap of Romeo's affection coming, you could have saved the Capulets from destruction. But no, 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 you had to do it your way. Okay, so let's go Rain of Sorrows. We actually got a bleed off on... Oh, it gives them a debuff, too? Oh, they have a big bleed resistance penalty, then. That's intriguing. Let's throw a stun at... Nope. Okay. Just say we could try and stun the stress unit. Didn't actually work. Little flashing daggers. Call of the Deep. I'm surprised that this guy is not using more stress attacks. This guy definitely will hit us with a stress... Oh, that... Okay, he's hit our flagellant with a stress attack. So, flagellants seem a little, like, stress-prone. No, that's fine. Bring the pain. Come on. Daddy can take it. Daddy likes the hurt. Keep the hurt coming in. Daddy wants the pain. Make me feel it. Make it hurt so good. Make it hurt like a John Cougar Mellencamp, dude. Yeah, monsters with high protection exist. Thank you. Yeah, little stress wave. That, okay, not so good. More flashing daggers. We got the kill, so the other stress unit is out of the mix. Let's drop a bomb. Man, Vestal's accuracy is something... Okay, we're not under half health, and Rain of Sorrows is not gonna... Let's do a stress transfer here. I'm curious... Like, there's gotta be, like, some... It seems like there's something that's got to happen with afflictions for the flagellant. Like, he likes pain and suffering. Maybe he also enjoys stress. I'm curious what will happen if he gets afflicted. So I'm interested in trying to... I'm deliberately going to drive him into affliction territory, I think. Well, we actually landed an attack for once, which is nice. Keep pulling stress off of them. Can't staunch the flow. Well, fortunately, you don't have to. Just let's keep working on Perdita's overall stress, and it's also raising our light level. Yeah, you've got a pretty significant bleed on you, though. Another stress wave. This could get us to our mark. 19. Are we in freak out? Yep. You're rapturous. What does that do? Blood washes my eyes and cleanses my vision for the light I suffer. Okay. Rapturous is an affliction I have never seen before. I envy the free flow of your blood. Ooh. He just hit his own party member. Well, I don't like that at all. You know what? Take her stress. And maybe... I'm curious what Rapturous does. I don't want to delay the fight a bunch. We should really start fighting now. Why can't you smite this guy? I don't want to delay the fight a bunch, but I'm very curious what happens when this guy's stress goes, what Rapturous does, per se. I want to try and give this guy a couple extra turns, just to see what it does. Do we need to get rid of his affliction at the end, too? That's the other question. What if we take him all the way up? Yeah, you actually probably need to start getting healed a little bit. That bleed is getting a little out of control. You're gonna take it again, too, aren't you? Yep, you sure are. Okay, just let's stop monkeying around and kill this guy. And Romeo, you're gonna take the transfer thing, because we've probably got enough stress at this point. What's in the chest, though? Contents are ours. Fortune smirks, at least. Let's get rid of this bleed. Let's eat some of this food. In fact, we probably brought way too much food. You know what? Food all around. Everybody shove some in your food hole, because I would much rather have 8 crests than 4 food I probably am not going to need between here and the end of the dungeon. Yeah, we've got a thrall who is a bit of a problem. I am the son of salvation. He gave everybody else... Okay, so having him be rapturous is actually not useful. Nobody is bleeding, so heal this. Use restoration there. We want to get you under half health. Drop a train on the stress unit. We might be able to finish that guy off with a thrown dagger if we get a little lucky. Nope. Well, I mean, we might have if we had gotten lucky. It's just we didn't get lucky. Also, we got to kill this thrall, too. Call of the Deep. That's going to make this guy buff. If he explodes, we're going to take some real significant damage. Couldn't you have thrown that at our flagellant? Flagellant? Come on, hit this guy. He wants you to hit him. Pain cleaves away the basis instincts. Oh, he did damage to himself. That's actually useful. We still can't exsanguinate. We could go for Rain of Sorrows. We could take a... Okay, well, here, just... another restoration on that guy and give yourself another bleed, I guess. Stress wave this. Oh, wait a minute. Our stress is going down. His stress went down, though. Please kill that man. Every time he does the rapture thing, his stress goes away? Is that how that works? Oh, this is gonna suck.
Injury and despondence. Set the stage.
Yep. Each wound is a prayer. Okay, we got stress everywhere. Anybody? Okay, I want you off death's door, because you do have a bleed, and I really don't want there to be a chance that you just drop dead.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Let's exsanguinate this bitch. There we go. That didn't even put us back over health. You do not have a blight or a bleed. We should definitely kill this fish man as quickly as possible because we got some really injured people here. Another seaward slash. That's going to put you on death's door. Not quite, but almost. We'll get a little bit of that back. We also are still reclaiming. Let's go ahead and get the kill. Okay, so we got like some weird stuff happening here. We're under half. Let's go ahead and use the bandage because I don't want to bleed anymore. It seems like bandages are going to be kind of a must when adventuring with the flagellant. He's going to need bandages. Also, it doesn't seem like having him afflicted is useful per se. Dangerous infection. Okay. Oh, good. We got the red plague. Fantastic. Let's find some things to kill. We really... Okay, we want to change up your skills, though. Because we want to get... Redeem. Get rid of suffer. This seems acceptable. Let's try this for now. I like the ability that lets him... Okay, took a trap.
Cruel machinations spring to life.
We got a lot of stress for that. Base reliefs are the thing you just straight up touch, right? Lasting impact on the hero. We got a quirk. We're a ruins adventurer. Touching out, you see, we touched the base relief, and Romeo got like an Indiana Jones moment. He's like, "Throw me the whip." "No, throw me the idol." And they're like, "You know what? We should just fucking agree to disagree on this one. You're gonna have the Habitus try to kill me anyway. I know you're just sitting back there waiting to Hakande Matusu me, and it's fine. I don't really care. It makes me the dashing, daring hero, and you the vicious bastard."
Another mariner.
Dig our way through shipwreck. Rack up our torchlight. We got one final room here. I think we're going to be able to battle our way through it. So I really like the flagellant. They're intriguing, but they're also kind of troubling at the same time. They got like a cool but weird vibe going on. They get like the Christina Ricci of classes. We're going to definitely go for flashing daggers here because we're going to try and get some aggregate damage. Call of the Deep. This guy's going to get some buffs. Little stressful incantation. Stop throwing stress at Lavinia. Alright, you are below half health, so let's start things off by uppercutting a punk ass. You know, we should have used the other heal on our bro back there and gotten him buffed up. Would have been the better move. You can guard all you want to as long as I hit you both. You can't step in front of it. And the bleed finishes with the KO. Leaving nothing behind but the fresh scent of pine. Another stress wave. Well, that puts Lavinia in freak-out territory. And she is irrational. Perfect. Eldritch push. Does 0 damage, but did get the push. Joke's on you. We're just going to lash our way back to the front. 4 damage and a heal. We're going to Holy Lance right back to the front. Octocestus me, babe. Oh, come on. Hit that, though. Romeo wants the damage. Burden must be borne by all. You just almost killed our bro. Throw a restoration at him and hurt yourself. Oh, you can resist the bleed from your own restoration, huh? Interesting. It never even occurred to me that bleed resistance would actually help you out quite a bit. The Eldritch pull, which missed. We could have gone for a heal, but I'm actually counting on our boy here to get the job done. Maybe stress. Okay, she will not allow us to stress relief. Really? What about you? He will. Octocestus. Yeah, come on, give it to me, daddy. That's right. You know how I like it. Uncontrollable sobbing gives us more stress. We use the restoration. Okay. Let's just get a pick to the face on this acolyte. I don't want anybody else coming out of here with a whole shitload of stress. So I'm still trying to fully grasp the flagellant paradigm. They seem really good, but also there's one other thing that is tricky about them is it seems like they're going to need every single skill. They will need all of the skills to be useful because you're going to have to be switching them like from fight to fight. What they're going to need to be doing at any given time is gonna change. I can see why they don't allow you to have 2 flagellants, though, because that would be, if you could combo them up, it would be pretty broken. You could do some really vile shit with a pair of these guys. Okay, stop giving us stress, though, bro. We can punish you. All right. Punish is actually good for fighting these guys because they're high protection. We can give them bleed debuffs and then just stack a bunch of bleeds on them. If we had the AoE heal, I would be using it here just to try and get the criticals for the extra stress relief. Octocestus. Oh, that's fine. You know what I like, Daddy. You're going to do stress relief. Nope. Well, I mean, you were going to try stress relief, but turns out no. I don't know if I like the idea of just having a flagellant be rapturous at all times. It seems like giving them a bunch of stress, deliberately letting them get stress, is probably not the world's greatest idea. But we learned a lesson. Also, I guess they could get a different... It could be different every time, too. Here, use this bandage. You won't... Oh, so you'll refuse a bandage once, but the second time you're like, okay, fine, I guess if you insist. Romeo, you push over. Is there an interactable in this room? No. We've been everywhere and done everything. Okay, so we learned a lot about the flagellum. How they work. We're going to have to pay a fortune in stress relief at the end of this mission, so let's hope we walked out of here with some decent coin. Not really. We did walk out with 3 deeds, though, which is acceptable. And I'm thinking our next mission may need to include an antiquarian, because we could really use the cash. Got Unholy Slayer, which is excellent. Fear of Eldritch is terrible, and Ruins Explorer is pretty punishingly awful. It's not like a negative quirk, it's just as far as positive quirks go, pretty damn useless.
Can you feel it?
Still, we learned a lot. Everybody else got their natural stress relief. So, Romeo... it's only the lash for me. Okay, well, alright, penance all it is then. And Lavinia, you also need something. Is there anything you won't do? Fear of death, fear of eldritch. Well, we'll just do whatever's cheap. Cloister it is for you, then. Sorted. Oh, wait, what's this over here? Warning, current contagion level in this facility, none. The hell does that mean? Current contagion level in this facility, none. What the hell is contagion level? That's a new mechanic that I already despise. I don't even know what it is, but I don't like it at all. So I really want to get instructor mastery up. You know what? Let's crank a few of these down. I would like to trade crests. No, I didn't want to do that. I want to trade crests for portraits. What's the optimal ratio? It's 6 to 1. We only really need 1, so give me 1. And I realized I made a false trade by incidentally clicking the button there. You know what we could do? What's the ratio of busts to what's the ratio of busts to deeds? Pretty good. 3 busts to 2 deeds? Well, yeah, we're gonna get in on this action then. 15? I mean, it's basically 3 to 2. That's pretty good. We'll do that. We don't really need busts at the moment. We got plenty. What we need are crests, deeds, and portraits. So stagecoach, this is what I came down here for. I actually want to upgrade the size of my roster barracks.
Ambition is stirring in distant cities.
And then we're going to go to the guild, and I want to get big bonus skills so we can train people up to level 2. That's beautiful. And who was on our roster? Who's on a stagecoach? Well, we got to get a leper because we don't have one, and they seem, you know, I actually like lepers. I think they're pretty good. The rest of this stuff, I don't really want another Houndmaster. We've got plenty of Vestals working right now. This Flagellant, eh. Juliet, what disease did you pick up? The Red Plague, which is actually terrible. Okay, we'll go fix that. Spending a lot of money we don't necessarily need to be spending, but I'm not one of those guys who will hire a trooper for 1 mission and then just immediately send him out to the death. And since we do have a leper down here, I mean, this is Lear right here. So you can just go ahead and be Lear. Who got treated like a leper more than Lear? I mean, really. Nobody. Oh, who else has a disease? Othello, what disease? You also have the red plague. We got to get rid of that, bro. Sanitarium is, well, I mean, Juliet's in there coughing up. You know what? We'll just send you out on a mission maybe with Lady Macbeth and see if she can't patch that up. Speaking of things that are getting up, I'm going to wrap up this episode. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. We learned a lot about the mechanics of the flagellant, and they seem pretty intriguing, but also, I mean, situational. It's going to be a neat trick to try and figure out exactly how to make those guys work. I'm looking forward to it. Right now, though, thanks very much for watching. If you want to see more Darkest Dungeon, drop a like down in the comment section. Support really means a lot, and we post new episodes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Right now, though, I'm done. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Give me some of that sweet, sweet lash, though.